Guys, please don't mess up like the 1 minute. I'm gonna check it don't mess up. It's like I can go wild. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on it. It's better to keep an eye on it is by not laughing up. Like it's like 1 minute is fine. Like 1 minute we gotta keep an eye on it. See, I'm checking sure it's doing. We're gonna add no trim. Weights and 90s overall. Oh, it's not gonna work. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, so check my bill is fine. That's are fine now, but that now.
Oh, say does that.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Heat, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. And of course there are the Bulls, 3.5 games behind. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Tyler Hero. Nasumu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Count the basket. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Hero. The three, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Mitchell against Hero. Mitchell misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. For 3, DiVincenzo. Mitchell grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Mitchell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Robinson. Picked it. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Cleveland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Miami, they've gotten off to a sluggish start, still trying to figure out how all the pieces fit together and get things running smoothly.
A pretty talented distributor, Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Heat trail by 8. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Where it's blocked.
He blocked it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Yeah,
and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Bulls making a switch here. Highsmith checked in. A shot to stop the run. White can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve. And right now, he has lost all range of motion in his arm. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution. but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And a chance here to check out this season's top free throw shooters. Lonzo Ball is second.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for White.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Williams a screen on Wiggins. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And they're behind right now because...
Oh, man. Troller. Sorry, guys. About most.
They're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Potter, he's checked in for Ball. Heat trail by 16. Outside Robinson. 46 seconds left in the first. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Green for three. Rebounded by Jovic. Chicago with a rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Hits a three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Robinson in the post. The kick out to Wiggins. With 2 seconds left. It's not going to go for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Bulls up.
We're going to come back to that forward.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
I'm with you now.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
They've got Duncan Robinson, also Kobe White out there, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stole.
Wait, get this and wait. Wait, get this part. Because we're not coming back to this. Because we're not going to come back to this. I just feel that way. I need it to go. Guess no, I need to find a good fucking trade teams. Like, wish we could switch to no teams on there. I can't do that. I can't, like, I cannot do that. But you're a GM, like. I want to switch your trend. Yeah, we're gonna make a good trade. I don't care about that dude. This dude's in okay, try to move somebody new or somebody. This dude's on home. Yeah, this guy's a good we're not trading Jim. I take a 1 overall on him. How do we do this? I don't want to trade more people. I think so, right? I'll place these dudes. Wait, oh, rush. I think you gotta wait to trade. I think you do. Okay, we're gonna play in the center, like, with really good.
Let's meet the starting lineup.
Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
So here's Miami's starting group. Lonzo Ball out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker when he's on his game.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Lakers working the ball around now. Murray, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Landale. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Hayes throws it down.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Now, here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in deep because he's unguardable.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's White, and it's denied.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes.
Why are you doing that? I watched my SB broke. I guess
You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Free throw good, Murray.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
A great Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And it's White missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came.
We'll skip this one. This sucks. Supposed to give me 5 points in this time. Do that. I didn't end that fucking game. Well. So I did not come back that far. You guys know I am going to the video soon, a couple hours soon. I can't go that way? That's stupid. What you want? Guys, I'm gonna end the video soon. So, like, I wish you could, there's got one way that you can. I have to go soon, guys, now. Wow. You guys know I'm gonna tell you all fucking question room. Okay, we're gonna see if we can play on the playoffs. Oh, because my videos is like best. Guys, listen up. I am gonna make a. So I can tell make the series GNs make a series. Guys, know I am gonna make a series. Who's in there in the playoffs? Who in it? I would wish I'd be that because that trade because I wish it. So I think I'm done. I can't go back. Guys, I'm gonna let you up. A little bit fucking quick in there after. This is the last I checked order.
Pacers fans stand up. Let's get loud.
Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Jock Landale. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Potter in a two-guard.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Here's Ball. That shot missing.
Oh!
With some nice D. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Potter. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot two here. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's point guards.
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence that he brings to the game.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Halliburton's got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
On offense, here are the Pacers. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Turner passes to Nembhard. For 3, Mathurin. It's hauled in by Landale. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Turner with the block.
How about the reads of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Nembhard, good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 10. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Halliburton looking for an opening. From outside, off the mark. Heat trail by 8. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. From about 16, here's Potter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Nesmith in for Mathurin.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Nembhard's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ball. Walker pulls down the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
There's Nesmith with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Nembhard.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Halliburton. There's Nesmith with a 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's actually just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pulls up, high post. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Turner's gotten his 2nd bucket. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Turner, and Ramsey is subbed in for Nembhard. Wallace, he's checked in for Miami. Potter comes in for Sims. Potter's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones from outside. Williams grabs the board. And they're able to recover. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Pacers out in front, up 19. Don't go. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Williams. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at the point. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Matherin's checked in for Toppin. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam.
Ball.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Anderson. Right wing. Matherin with a steal. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. All sorts of time. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
What great lift. Matherin gets off the floor. Mid-range jumper, you bet.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
He's off on the second.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Walker finds Siakam. Here's Ramsey. Anderson pulls it down. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Matherin brings the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
In terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks.
Oh!
I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turf. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Indiana making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. And the Heat making a change here. It's both from the stripe. And it's Miami's ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Ball. Here's Landale. And miss after miss right now. Indiana has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Neesmith's shot is off. The Heat have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. That one is off. Nice D from Nimhard.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Heat. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's not his fault.
He's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Neesmith. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Matherin. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Benedict Matherin will take and make threes. That is something he loves to do on the floor.
Got a piece of it. 1:51 left in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Man, misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams misses. The Pacers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Halliburton, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Deflected.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Down low. The jump hook. That one's good for 2. Toppin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Walker.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Got to get it together, fellas.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Larson. They need this. That shot, no good. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's the Pacers opening up a huge gap. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Indiana Pacers. And that's a wrap on halftime.
I'm going to interview right now. Okay.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest
Now I can do it.
of the way.
Okay, see you guys at sign. See you guys at sign. You just like See you guys at Sign Insurance Guy. See you guys at Sign Insurance Guy. See you guys at